If you want to buy a home and the first thing you heard was, do you have your pre-approval letter? Or have you spoken to a lender and you didn't like that? Then this video is for you. I'm going to give you 5 steps to owning your own home. Yes, one of them does include a lender, but there's some steps before that that I think will help you feel a little bit more prepared. So stay tuned. So the first step is to find out your credit score. And this is a good tip. Once a year, you're allowed one free credit report, and that's a full credit report. So you can either check with Experian, TransUnion, or what's the other one? Equifax, to get that credit score. And I'll put those links below. Pick one, get a full credit score, and find out exactly where you're at. It's free of charge and it will not affect your credit. So that's the first thing you want to do. Most people, in order to be qualified for a mortgage, want to be around 620. Now, there are loans that will give persons with credit less than 620 mortgages. There are those programs, so don't be completely discouraged if you're not there. But I think it's a good starting point. And the reason being that if you're not where you want to be, you have some time to see where your dings are. See if you have too much on the credit cards. Then you have a couple months to pay it down and improve your score. That's an important first step to buying your house. It will help you feel more prepared. The higher your credit score, the better the interest rate, which means the lesser you'll pay on a monthly basis. So you do want to work on your credit in one way or the other. So that's number 1. Tip number 2, you want to start saving cash. Open a savings account, preferably with a higher percentage yield on your savings, and start putting money in there. Every paycheck, any money coming in, you want to put it in there. The reason being, again, you do not have to have a down payment on some types of mortgages. Those programs do exist. But if you have cash, you can then pay down towards points on your percentage interest rate, which again is going to help your monthly payment. So cash is good for 1, down payment. 2, cash is good to buy points. And there are also costs incurred when you're buying a home. If you're a buyer, you're going to have to pay for that home inspection, which can run you anywhere from $400 to $800, depending on the type of home inspection you choose to go with. You also have to do what they call an earnest money deposit. This is usually 1% of the sale price. So if you're putting in an offer on a house that's $500,000, you need at least $5,000 cash in order to send it to the title company as an earnest money deposit to the seller. It guarantees that you're serious about this purchase and I'm putting some money behind that. So again, start saving. The more money you can save, obviously, the better. If you can put a 20% down payment on a loan, then again, this helps your mortgage interest rate. Okay, so cash is the number 2 tip. Start saving early for your new home. Okay. So tip number 3 and tip number 4 are interchangeable. You can do it in whatever order you feel more comfortable with. The third tip I'd like to suggest is that you contact a real estate specialist. Now, we will talk to you about everything that's going on. Buying a home is a very important step in your life. Your credit score is going to be one of them. Where you want to live is one of them. Who will be moving with you? Just get a basic idea of what your needs are and how we can best serve you. Okay? Then yes, the realtor will advise that you contact a lender. Because that is the process that you will need in order to put an offer in on a home. But really, you want a representative who's going to be there to show you houses and, more importantly, negotiate with that selling agent to make sure that you get the house at the best possible price that's fair for both parties, and then to lead you through that process of home ownership from when you put in the offer, negotiate the terms, go through the inspections, get yourself to closing. So yes, a realtor is an important part of this step. The fourth step is you need to contact a lender. If you need a mortgage, if you have a chunk of cash in the bank and you just want to go for a cash sale, kudos to you. Great work. You don't have to go to a lender. You can go directly to start putting offers. If you do that, you will still need proof of funds. They need something to prove that you in fact have the money you say you have in a bank account somewhere. Okay? So the lender, for those needing mortgages, are going to work with you. They are going to get all your information, your pay stubs, find out what your monthly bills are, get certifications for everything that they need, and they will run you through that process of getting pre-approved for a loan. Okay. With that letter, you can then attach that to an offer to a seller, and that is how you make an offer for your home, and your realtor guides you through that process. So that's step number 3 and step number 4. Step number 5 is the actual process, and I've already touched on those before. It is a lengthy process, takes anywhere between 21 days to 30 days, even longer. But it will take a while for you to go through all the steps. And that's everything from putting in your offer, and I'll repeat it, you put in your offer, you will do negotiation. If you agree to the terms, you will have a ratified contract. Based on that, most of the times you're talking about a home inspection. The bank will need an appraisal of that home. You'll need to do other inspections to get yourself to closing. And the lender and the title company and the realtor all work together to get you to closing. So that's the basic 5 steps of buying a home. I hope this was useful to you. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be putting links to most of the information that was in here below. So stay tuned, and until next time, please stay safe.